Thanks a lot, Michelle, and welcome to Indianapolis, where look at that sky. It stopped raining for the first time in about 2.5 days. Perhaps a good sign for the Pacers, who try to stay in the moment and stay alive. The Celtics, meanwhile, looking to take out their brooms and sweep this series.
Bogdanovich missing off glass, rebounded by Al Horford. Horford and Kyrie Irving scored every important bucket down the stretch in the fourth quarter, and Jaylen Brown had an outstanding game 3, folks. Irving turned the corner on Collison, and he is one of the best tough shot makers on the planet. Collison from outside. Collison led the NBA in three-point shooting last year.
Yeah, transition defense has been a problem. You can see it right here now. We're starting this off just like we did game 3.
Collison kicks it out to a wide-open Thad Young, and he drills the corner 3. The Pacers on the board after about 2.5 minutes.
And then you also now shut them out in a quarter in each game. That was critical when they were ahead. You know, it's saying a lot.
Bogdanovich with the and one. Step back jumper by Collison is good. That's a good sign for the Pacers offensively. Collison averaging right around 10 a game for the series. Collison drills it.
There you go.
Hayward just checked in for the Celtics.
That's his area.
And the homecoming boy having a good start here.
Well,
throws his first jumper.
Going from left to right in that area, in that painted area, he's dangerous.
Collison missed at the rim, and Turner there to have his back.
I already told you now, they're only averaging 7 offensive rebounds a game in 3 games.
Collison switched on to Tatum, and Tatum took full advantage of it. Tatum with a nice show and go. Got it to fall.
When you play the Celtics, this is the one guy you got to get to in transition.
Bogdanovich. Nice feed inside to Turner for the layup. Sharing the basketball well here in the early going. The Pacers up by 2. Bogdanovich had that one go halfway down and out and kick the stanchion. Jaylen Brown inside with a soft touch.
Remember what we say, you miss a layup at one end, I don't know why it is.
Joseph from downtown got it.
Well, he's been playing with a lot of confidence, there's no doubt about that.
The bonus from point blank range, and they could use a lot more of that. Hayward with the ball fake and going. Hey, Gordon Hayward is coming home and looking very much like his old self. He's got 6. Interesting, Israel. Boston with 41 points in the first quarter in game 3, just 21 here in game 2 as Morris gets that. Joseph on the drive. Good defense by Morris. And a tough shot, good by Corey Joseph. Horford with that mid-range game, so smooth. Knocks down another bucket. Al Horford has 4 points. Here's Rozier, a little room service, punching it home. And Nate McMillan wants to stop the hemorrhaging. Rozier with the floater in the paint and knocked it down. Rozier from deep. Butter. Terry Rozier, double team.
They've been excellent with that.
Evans for 3, and that stops the bleeding.
Now that's a big shot in the arm.
Morris was looking for contact, didn't get it, but got the bucket. Sabonis working one-on-one against Tice, and a tough reverse layup.
Well, you see Rozier, he faked the double team, opening up the baseline one-on-one.
Bonus with the screen. Evans inside, and one, count it. His history with Nate McMillan goes back to their games in Portland as Thaddeus Young with a strong foray to the bucket. A long 2 is good. Hubie might have heard you.
No. He just said, I don't need any.
With a stare down 2 is good.
When they catch you in that one-on-one,
Collison
got to get a
got it back, and a little room service for Bogdanovich, and a timeout. Brad Stevens. And it's been tutored and mentored. Oh, Miles Turner bringing that smoke.
Yeah, well, baby. He's up over the top. A little forearm action there. They call that clearing space.
Wow. He extended and detonated on Hayward.
Nice pass by Horford. What a great pass.
Jaylen Brown quiets the crowd temporarily. Point lead for the Celtics inside. Bogdanovich with a bucket for the Pacers. He's now 3 of 7 for a total of 9 points. Hayward got into the paint, and a nice finish for Gordon Hayward.
Now that's a lefty hook shot.
As Collison with a little get back at the other end. Collison making Kyrie Irving work at the defensive end. Turner on the pick and pop. And we're tied at 47.
Well, that's who you like.
Miles Turner had a strong first half, including that highlight first half dunk in the second quarter. Feed inside Aaron Baines. More known for his defensive prowess for the Celtics. Gets a layup there. Bogdanovich with a quick trigger 3.
Well, they need him. He needs to get going in this half. When I talk about Larry Bird all the time, I mean the scoring, his passing was outstanding, as well as his rebound.
Olsen had a strong first half with 11. And a follow-up by Thad Young.
Yeah, that's what you like to see.
Kyrie Irving on the floor with just 8 points in the game so far. Back to Horford. And Horford hit the three. Down the stretch in Game 3, those two players combined for 12 of their final 16 points. Team's going up and down a little bit here. Yeah. Bogdanovich taking it to the rack. And a scoop shot. Give him 3 scoops. Wow. Marcus Morris calmly drills the mid-range jump shot.
He knows his spots.
Matthews going to try it again and got the second one to fall. Collison fell down, and that allowed Jaylen Brown to get loose for the three. Gordon Hayward on the flare. Got the three to fall. And the Celtics back to within 3. Kyrie with a mismatch here on Thad Young. All that sauce and the finish.
He just opened up about 6 to 8 feet there with that crossover quick.
A little machine gun dribble by Kyrie Irving. Young with that extra step. Baines with the block, but that's going to be a goaltend. Hayward back to Horford.
That's his shot.
Nothing but net for Al Horford, who was clutch in the fourth quarter in Game 3. Hayward on the baseline. Tough shot. Tipped in by Al Horford.
All that movement, excellent. Force you to play the man-to-man.
Turner with a mismatch against Irving. Spins on him. Sabonis with the board and the putback.
Yeah, you needed that. Mainly because they're almost zoning. Well, right now, the man with the basketball has been very quiet until that move. Now, ever since the collision, we haven't seen the speed, the breakaway.
Fourth quarter drought's no stranger to Indiana, as Terry Rozier knocks down the long jump shot to give them a 4-point lead.
Remember we told you, they dominated, came back from the deficit all through that second quarter, 16 points in the paint.
And Evans got into the paint and finished.
They can make the play.
Well, that time, Hubie, Sabonis didn't hesitate like he had previously and made the mid-range jump shot to give Indiana the time. Kicks it out. Sabonis doesn't hesitate again, and the same result.
Well, I like what happened there. They stayed with the double team on Evans.
Nice hesitation move by Morris Sr. Lethal from that foul line area. The fadeaway. They get the stop. Evans with the Euro step and bucket. Count it. But Corey Joseph is all over Kyrie.
Good ball.
They swing it to the other side, and Morris Sr. with a big-time shot. Hayward gets it from Horford. 9 on the shot clock. He pulls it way out. Gets downhill against Turner. Drew the hit and one.
Remember we talk about this guy. Isn't it great to see him healthy? I mean, he's really healthy right now.
Backs it out against Turner. Here's the rerun.
That's right.
Shoots it again, and the same result. Gordon Hayward says, yes, this is my building. Kyrie reaching in. Great effort by Irving. A 2-on-1. Horford, Tatum, the punch, and the Celtics trying to pull away up by 10. It's a 15-3 run now for Boston. Bogdanovich got to the rim with the left hand and temporarily stops the hemorrhaging.
They get the mismatches, they get what they want, and they've been able to finish just like that.
And Marcus Morris Sr. is in on the party too. Horford off the bounce, spins into the paint. Fade away a little bit strong, tipped up, and back comes the Pacers. Young out to Evans with the Euro step. And one. Tyreke Evans with the bucket. Hayward from the corner. Hayward says, I'm going back to Indiana. Like that old Jackson 5 song. Off the screen, Sabonis inside. Gets that layup of a well-drawn-up play by McMillan.
You've got to come out now and look. Right.
Darren Collison hits the three, makes it a 7-point game.
I think you have to go back here and say, look, they took a team that averaged 107 a game and held them in this series. Their defense very underrated. The three ball was big in it. But then you look at the talent. They played 46 games and won 48. Okay, you think about that. All right, then you say to yourself, every team loses a lot of major players. Now this is nice. This is a great. Unfortunately, it's too late.
Yeah, they're going down fighting. And that's going to be it. The Boston Celtics will defeat the Indiana Pacers 4-0 for their first playoff sweep since 2011. They'll move on to take on either Milwaukee or Detroit.